Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Tuesday morning. Got a great show lined up, and we'll get started with our weather brought to us by Haney Tactical Center. It's going to get low tonight in the 40s, probably the high part of the 40s here on the coast, 48 or 49, and the low will be 48, 49, the high will be around 70, 71. So we got some great weather, and also it's going to be a little bit cool during the week, but this seasonable weather is what we call it. So just relax, enjoy, try to get something done outdoors. And everybody just running around. We're 1 week away from Christmas. Everybody's getting this last minute Christmas shopping. I get a kick out of talking to people. There are two categories. One category, man, I got everything done. I think I'm relaxed. The other category, I got to get a couple more things. So, and I fit in that latter category. There's always one or two more things I need to get. So, anyway, let's take a look at our river readings. Apalachicola, Bluntstown. We're looking at it stayed level. I decided to show about once every 2 weeks. It's going from a 0.4 down to a 0.6. Just a surge of water coming down Apalachicola. Now the Choctawhatchee Caryville, now it's going up a little bit. It's at a 2.5 now. It's going up for the week, for the middle part of the week, and it's going to get on up there around 5 or 6. So the Choctawhatchee is really showing some activity. So the the rain we've had up throughout Alabama and all make that water rise down on the Choctawhatchee River. Now, let's take a look at our tides. We've talked about, last week we had some really good tides. The week before Christmas now, we're going into some neat tides. Today is the 18th, and we're looking at a low tide this morning at, we're looking at low tide this morning at 6:07. So anyway, it's only like a 0.6 range, but 19th, 20th, the rest of this week are on neat tides. But next week, the week of Christmas, we're getting back to some really good, strong tides, okay? We had planned on calling a pier this morning, but I got up and my phone was dead. So we'll call a pier later and check on them and see what's going on out there. I do know over the weekend I was went down to Carabel, came back by Cape San Blas and spent a little bit of time there. The water, I call it it's December clear. I call it the winter clear. The clarity of the winter water in the Gulf is just always just spectacular. And the water is just really clear all along the coastline, just beautiful this time of year. That's why so many people come down and just love coming down during the holidays and just walking along the Gulf Coast here. But water is really, really good shape and really clear. Even in the bay system, the water is really clear. So if you get a chance, take advantage of it and go over there and spend some time at the beaches or along the bays, okay? Let's take our first break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We're going to start this segment off with some really good pictures. You folks have been sending in some really outstanding pictures. We're going to start off with this big old speckled trout. Check this out. This is a really nice. This is Ted Gagnay sent this. He said, "Hey Winston, my sister came down from Seattle in October to visit and go fishing. I took my boat over to Pensacola, met my sister and brother. We fished along the docks and caught this fine 25-inch trout. Thanks for all the hard work that you do, Ted Gagnay." Ted, thanks for sharing that picture of that big old trout right there. Now let's go to our next picture. Does this look familiar? How about a local bear? This is sent to us by Lance Stanley. This bear, he just had a title, Southport Bear. That's right, folks. This bear is located in Southport, and that's a big old healthy bear right there. It's a pretty bear, really nice looking bear, and he sent me that picture yesterday afternoon. All right, let's check. Now, before we showed it, we had on the show yesterday, had my students of the month and all, had Sarah Perry was talking about the book she had taken with her dad and all. Well, she sent me the pictures last night. I'm going to share them with you. What a lovely young lady, and what a big buck. This is the one that walked out. She's in a stand with her dad, and the little one walks out, then the big one walks out, then they watch him, and they can't get a shot. Finally, she got this shot, and what a nice one. And then her dad was able to take the other one. Okay, this is Sarah's 8-pointer, and her dad had this nice one too. But look, that's her dad there, Bill Perry. He was my middle linebacker way back in the day. and here's a picture of Sarah and her granddad, Bill Perry, up here in Lynn Haven, folks. That's a Bay County. I don't know if it's northern Bay County or southern Washington County. It's right up in that area. But that is a nice buck right there with Sarah Perry and her granddad. Here's another picture. What what a fine family, what good folks, and just great to see them enjoy hunting and all. And Sarah sent me this roll of pictures. I'm going to show you one more picture. Now, I know this doesn't have anything to do with outdoors. She sent me a picture of this pie she has just baked. And I emailed her back and said, I was really doing good, now I'm hungry. But this was a sugar-free apple pie she made for her brother, who's a diabetic. But, she's going into nutrition and is going to be a dietitian and all that. And she's already way ahead of her time cooking this sugar-free, good-looking pies like that. So maybe one day at school this week she'll bring me a piece of that pie, or maybe make me one. I want to show you one more picture. This is unusual. This is from the pier. This is Bill Angevine sent this picture. He said, "Hey Coach, I caught this bonefish at the pier recently. I've never caught one since I've been here." Here's another picture of it. This is rare, very rare. We get a bonefish. Since I moved in here in 2001 and never caught a bonefish. I thought it was odd to catch this fish. Maybe we'll get some bigger ones. That's Bill Angevine over at the Panama City Beach Pier. Nice fish there. Bonefish are very unusual up here. We just don't get them very often, but they do wander up in here on occasion. So, Bill, thanks for sending that picture. Thanks Sarah Perry for sending that. Lance Stanley for sending the picture, and also we just had Ted Gagnay for sending the speckled trout. That's all right here in the Florida Panhandle. All these different activities going on, and some nice trout caught on there. Now, listen, we're going to. My last minute Christmas ideas. I was thinking about this weekend. I had one last week. I didn't get a chance to show you. I'm just going to hold it up. And what this is a combination lock. And I know it's not like a huge idea, but this is just, it's got large letters and numbers on it. And I find this very, very useful. At first when I saw them, I thought they were a little goofy looking. Then I started looking at them. And this is very, locks, when we lock up our property or part of our belongings, and you get out, so a lot of times at dark, and you're trying to hold a flashlight and all, and I have had combination locks before, and they had little numbers, and it'd just be hard to see in daytime and all. So this combination lock with these large numbers and large letters are they're really good. I would recommend them for any outdoorsman. If you're locking your gate or your boat trailer or whatever you got, or your four-wheeler or whatever you got locked up, those large numbers are really easy to see. Okay, now we're going to next week. We're going to be doing the best of 2012. I mentioned the other day, if you have any ideas on what you thought some of our best shows were, email them, and Jeff and I are putting together a series of our videos for 2012, and we're going to do a whole series of them, and we've done this before. A lot of times we've shown still pictures, but this year we're going to do the videos from 2012. We've had an exciting year in 2012. I started looking back on all the stuff we've done. We've done a lot of neat stuff, a lot of fun stuff, so we're going to pick some out, and then next week show you the best of 2012, okay? We're going to get ready to take a break now. We've got a giveaway coming up shortly, so let's go and take this break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back and all. Jeff and I was here talking about bears. He was telling me one about it right off the Tyndall Parkway that his father-in-law and uncle had an encounter with recently. So there are bears now. We talk about it quite a bit on this show, but I've never had as many bear reports as I have this year. Okay, so let's go ahead and move along. Now I've got this email from Slim Tiller. Slim has sent me a picture of this nice. You're talking about a good-looking boat. This is what I call just a good-looking boat. Take a look. Now, this is a special boat. He said, "Hey, Coach Chester, here's a hand-built boat I was telling you about. Mr. Travis Scott was a machinist at the paper mill for 40-plus years. This was a project he took a lot of pride in. It's about 14 foot, has a 40-horsepower Mariner." Here's a motor right here. That's a good motor. And listen, this is an 84 model, but has very few hours, and it also has a freshwater trailer with it. Okay, I'm going to show you one more picture of it. He said he's asking $1,100. Wow. I can promise you, folks, that boat will sell. I may buy that. I've got a little bit of space left in my yard. If I'll talk Gail into let me put one more boat in there, I may get that. Let me give you the number. 855-814-3230. I'm going to take one more picture of that. Now, we're talking about a handmade boat. Someone like a machinist has been at a paper mill that long, and when they take pride in making something like that, they take the time doing it, and you just don't run across these anymore, folks. You really don't. There's not many people left here in America, here in the Panhandle, anywhere, that are still building their own boat like that. So that's a special project right there. That's a good motor, but that's just a very special boat right there. Let me give that number again. 814-3230. That's Slim Tiller. That's Slim, and Slim, a faithful watcher of our show, and hopefully we can sell that boat for that family right there. That's a nice looking boat right there. Okay, got one more email I want to read. This is good. This is from one of our visitors who come down in the wintertime. You know, we get our snowbirds coming down, and we welcome them down. We're glad y'all are here, and we get quite a few outdoorsmen in that mix of snowbirds. There quite a bit of outdoorsmen come in with that group. So let's read this email. Coach Chester, as an annual visitor to the Forgotten Coast, I have learned to watch Panhandle Outdoors every day. You are my connection to where to go and what to use if you want to catch fish. I appreciate the effort you make to educate the northern tribe of hunters and fishermen. Keep up the good work. This is from Herb Sigler, retired football coach. Coming down. Herb, we're glad to have you down here. I want to say a special good morning to all the snowbirds that watch the show. I like the way you put the northern tribe of hunters and fishermen. You know, back in the Indian days, that's what we had. We had an eastern tribe, a northern tribe, and that's all it was, just a tribe. And tribes would get together on occasion. But that's good to have that, and I'm glad you watch the show. I'm glad all our snowbirds get to watch it, and we'll try every day to bring some good news on outdoors. And right now, the pier, you know, a lot of you guys like to go out to the pier, and the pier's been pretty steady. And we'll talk to them sometime this week and get a better report. But the reports I've gotten, the pier's been pretty steady, and the surf fishing has been pretty steady, especially early in the morning. So that's always something I know you guys enjoy doing. All right, now we're getting ready to do about a 3-minute video. This is a neat video, brand new video, and my family put it together. You know, one of our constant themes on Panhandle Outdoors is getting young people involved in outdoors. When I say young people, I'm talking about little kids, I'm talking about middle-aged kids, I'm talking about teenagers. That's just been one of my goals in life. I've always enjoyed it, and a lot of y'all have too. And it's nothing unique on my part, because we talked about it before, how my family has done it, and previous generations have always done it. So we always just try to pass it on down. Well, one thing I've noticed over the years, when you do something with young people outdoors, you got to remember, you got to make it fun. It's got to be fun. They're not going to sit in a tree stand 4 hours and enjoy it. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to sit on a boat for a couple of hours and enjoy it if you're not catching fish or something. So you want to make it enjoyable, and you want to make it sort of a challenge at times to them. So what my family did the other day, they put together an obstacle course in the yard, and it made it and tied some outdoor themes into it. And you had the kids running and jumping and doing different things and all. And they did a good job with video. I have 5 grandkids, and all 5 of them were active in it. It was a weekend day, and I would encourage you to look at this, and maybe during Christmas holidays, you might want to put something together similar to this with your kids or grandkids or some neighbor kids down the street or something, just for the fun of it. So let's get ready. Let's roll this video, Jeff. Let's take a look at this.
Panhandle Outdoor Kids enjoying the outdoors. Yay! Pokio! Woo!
Friends, here at Pokio, we are trying to encourage you to get outside and spend time with your kids or your grandkids. Something as simple as setting up an obstacle course in your own backyard can create memories that last a lifetime. Pokio, Panhandle Outdoor Kids, enjoying the outdoors.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, and just get those kids out playing and sort of throw some archery in there, some kind of casting or something. They'll enjoy it. They don't even know they're doing something outdoors, and all of a sudden they're doing it and having fun. So it's try something like that. It's fun. Now take a look at our fishing game forecast. Our times for today. We're looking at 4:14 a.m. to 6:14 here in the morning, and then we just passed that, and then this afternoon 4:38 to 6:38. 4:38 to 6:38 this afternoon. Our fishing time forecast. Okay. Now, one of the things, getting ready to do a giveaway and all, but I want to go ahead and mention that this right here, folks. Nobody can find these. We advertised them. We showed them on the show one day, and they sold out at Blue Water that day. And there's no more. Bass Pro Shops didn't have any, but if you can find a real roaster, that's still a great idea for a Christmas present. The kids can turn that handle and put marshmallow here on the end and turn that handle on. I know they're going to get a kick out of that. That's just tied in outdoors with some fun things. When you put fun in there, they enjoy it. I got one great picture right here. This is Brant Marshall. We don't know how the duck hunting has been. This past weekend at Deer Point Lake, he had his hunting party. This is called Deer Point Ringnecks, and they had well, you can see they just had a heck of a weekend duck hunting up there, and they're good duck hunters. Brant Marshall was on the show last year, graduated last year. He's one of those young men who don't have a lot of responsibilities. All he's got to do is work and go hunting and fishing. And he's a good outdoorsman. And Brant, thanks for sharing that picture with us and all. But duck hunting this past weekend, duck hunters. What's happened now? Deer Point drawdown has sort of gone down a little bit, and they've been able to sort of concentrate some of those ducks in the area, and they did a good job. I know you had a great time. Okay, now let's get ready for a giveaway. Here's what we're giving away now, just a package, one of our Panhandle Outdoors packages. Start off with this nice T-shirt. Tom Martin sent these T-shirts. Tom T-Dog Martin, big nice T-shirt right here with the slam on it. And then on the front it says American Angler. Okay, it's T-shirt right here. All right, and then a lot of little things, key holder, our famous pliers right here. And a 10-point cap. We're going to do a his and her cap. We're going to do a his cap and a her cap, okay, in this package right here. And also we're going to throw in some DOA spare parts, okay, and okay, for the fishing right there. And then this video from Jeff Peck, A Walk Through Nature. Nice package, a great little, a lot of little stocking stuffers. I think you'll enjoy it. So let me find my jar right here. We're going to pull out one name. Okay, I'm going to stir them up really good. We're going to start wrapping up our 2012 season. Just a few more drawings. We still got a feeder to give away, and some binoculars to give away, and a reel roaster to give away. Ken Harrison up in the Sand Hills. Ken, you want this package, a Christmas package from Panhandle Outdoors? I'm going to put your name on it, put it right over here. Come by on 23rd Street to Fox 28 Studios and pick up your presents there, okay? Now, on this Thursday would have been Drew McLean's 27th birthday. I know you remember this past summer we talked about the passing of Drew McLean, the untimely death of Drew McLean, and his brother Mark McLean recently got married, and he put something on Facebook how he would like to do something in remembrance of his brother this Thursday. And Allison, his wife Allison Husfeld McLean had the idea that she wanted to do something in remembrance of her husband Drew, and what they've come up with. Drew was one of these unique people that really would always just do these random acts of kindness. He just naturally did it as a young kid. I remember him talking one time. He would go mow somebody's yard just to do it, to help somebody out. So he always did this. So on Thursday, a lot of us are getting together, and we're going to do just some random acts of kindness. I want to invite you as our viewing audience this Thursday in memory of just a fine, outstanding young man, Drew McLean. Let's do something for somebody else this Thursday, and just do a gesture of kindness to someone. And let me know if you do something like that. Let me know how it goes and all, and we'd like to share it with some other folks and all. But Well, this Thursday, December 20th, in memory and in honor of Drew McClain. Let's do that, okay? Now, I didn't get a chance to finish the other day my resolutions. We were going to, our time is running out. I'm still running out of time, but I did talk about a couple of them. But one of them was Pokio, what we just did. We want to continue going our Pokio, our Panhandle Outdoor Kids enjoying the outdoors. 2013 is going to be the best year I think we had on that. And another thing I want to get done, I've got a list I'm going to finish. We're going to do more fly fishing. I really did some good fly fishing last year up in the mountains. I want to get back into some saltwater fly fishing. I've piddled around with it before. I really want to do some more, fly fishing this year. So that's part of I've got a long list of resolutions in outdoors. I just hadn't had a chance to put all of them and share them with you, but we keep running out of time like we're about to do today. So anyway, that's going to wrap up the show for today. You have a great day, and you enjoy yourself, and enjoy your friends that you work with, and just have a great day at work and contribute greatly to your job, and do something good for somebody else. And you have a great day. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.